So I wanted to make a video about why I think Amazon Flex is the best job for introverts. Some of my former jobs have been I worked in a grocery store, I did fast food, I did commercial fishing in Alaska for 2 summers, I've delivered pizzas, I was a car dealer in a casino for 13 years. In the last 2 years, I was a dual rate, which meant that some days I dealt and some days I was a floor supervisor. And I've done Uber and Lyft and DoorDash. And I was a security guard at a popular venue in Sacramento. But the best job I've ever had is Amazon Flex. By nature, I'm an introvert. That's just the way I am. The less contact I have with people, the better. When I was a dealer, I had to fake that I was in a good mood when I was dying inside. With Uber and Lyft, obviously I have to have some kind of contact with people, but I did the best I could. DoorDash was cool, but I had to bust my butt for not the greatest pay. The good part is that food never talks back to me. I've had people cuss at me. I've had people pass out in my car. And there was one time I was 95% sure I was going to get stabbed while doing Lyft and Uber. The security job was cool, but because I'm really into music, but it just most of the time it seemed like I was a babysitter for drunk morons. I found out about Amazon Flex from watching YouTube videos about ride sharing, and people would always bring it up, so I thought I would check it out. And the cons are that there's a lot of wear and tear on my car, and there are no benefits. And sometimes in a competitive market like I live in, it can be kind of hard to get a job some days, and it just depends. But the good parts are I get paid every Tuesday and Wednesday. I can wear whatever I want for the most part. I can shave whenever I want. And my tattoos are showing. No problem. Phone support is always good. They'll stay on the phone with you as long as you need. I've even had people stay on for 20 minutes with me till my problem was solved. I can work up to 40 hours a week or 2 hours a week if I had a different full-time job, or not at all, up to 6 months before being deactivated, I believe. My kids are sick or I have an appointment. Cool. I don't have to get permission to not work. Just like rideshare, but no one gets in my car. No one leaves garbage in my car. We've all seen the videos of those Uber and Lyft drivers who've been attacked by drunk people. I'd say 90% of my riders were at least nice, but it's those 10% that make you want to scream. The pay can be very good when I do Prime Now or Fresh, because you get tips. Logistics is when you pick up a bunch of packages at a warehouse and like 40 or 50 and deliver them to people's houses. I try to stick with Prime because the tips just make it awesome. I think my record is 105 I made in a 2 hour block. It obviously doesn't happen every time, and it depends on what market you're in, but it is possible. And my introvert self can listen to whatever I want. Like, I love the Howard Stern show, and I love the Jason Ellis show, and I love listening to heavy metal. And I couldn't really do that if I was doing Lyft and Uber. So that's why I think Amazon Flex is great for people who are introverts like me. If you have any questions about Amazon Flex, let me know. Been doing it for around 3 years now, and hopefully it'll be a lot longer. And maybe I should have stayed in college.